So world memory competition. You got the world record. You literally are in the Guinness Book of World Records right now for spoken numbers. You broke the world record for spoken numbers. I have that on video. I'll probably show a clip of that here.
In gold medal position,
金牌得主
with a score of 456 raw score,
456的原始分数，
1,104 championship points,
得分是1104分，
the new world record
新的世界纪录，
from United States of America,
美国
Lance
选手
Tschirhart.
Yeah! USA!
Do you mind if I give you a quick, I don't know, six-digit number, and you kind of walk
Well,
me
I'll
through
try.
what goes on in your mind when? We'll see. All right, so I don't know. I'll just make this up right now. I don't have it written down. So I don't know, 2, 4, 5. So first three digits it's 2, 4, 5, and then it's 6, 1, 7.
All right.
So I have it now. I'm pretty sure I have it.
All right.
So go ahead and repeat it back to me, and then tell me how you went about doing that. How did you memorize it?
Yeah, so because we're friends, that I memorize things, digits, 3 digits at a time. So, 6 digits is a number that I really like. The first one, 245. This is handle, and this is a very specific handrail, a green one with, it feels as if it has that kind of rubbery-ish paint that I don't know, you can feel it on your fingernails. It's I know where it begins and ends. I know how it connects to the cement in the ground. These are the little kinds of details that I think take me a really long way in spoken digits. Because spoken digits, as long as you can recognize your images quickly, you have time. You have time that you don't have in speed numbers, when what you're supposed to do is basically, go as fast as you can handle it. So you don't have time for the kind of clarity in spoken digits. It's taken a long time, but the kind of attention to detail in my images is very important for that one. Now the second group of digits here, 617. This is a shotgun. So the other thing that I think is very important for me is knowing in what ways an object can be placed next to another object so that the combination of the two will be memorable. A rule of thumb that I have, well, I don't know if you can call this a rule of thumb, but my belief is that here is what a perfect setup for memorizing digits or cards. This is what that would look like. The way that each object affects the next object is so unique that you would only need to remember the very last object, and then you could go back one at a time, because you would know that only one object, that only a shotgun creates the kind of bullet holes that it does. So whenever you see those kinds of bullet holes, only a shotgun could have come before. And whenever I think about what that shotgun would be like, in this case, that shotgun would now be covered in that kind of green rubberized paint, because that's what happens to any object that comes after 245. And that's what happens to all objects that come after 245.
Wow.
And how unmistakable is that? And
so so you're paying. I think that's where this whole, I don't like to say the word obsessive, but just this love. I'll use that one. This love for learning new things, comes into play, because a lot of people might not pay that much attention to those little things, right? Where you see the paints, you kind of dripping over the shotgun, maybe, right? Because of the handrail, as you blast it off, then maybe the shreds of that rubber part kind of go onto the shotgun. You might just, for me, I would just see, boom, I'm blasting the handrail, next, done, right? I'm not gonna pay attention too much to maybe the paint, coming off of it. Now I will be, right, because of what you told me. But maybe initially I might have just, no, boom, shotgun being blasted onto this, boom, next, and see, and that actually is what can mess up somebody that doesn't pay as much attention as maybe you might, right? Because I think that, okay, yeah, that's enough for me to move on to the next one, but in reality, it could be any sort of gun. It could be a handgun. It could be another type of gun, right? It could be even something, not even a gun. It can be like a bow and arrow, and maybe because I saw it shoot at this handrail, I think it's that, so I might mistake that for another set of numbers. So I love that you pay that much attention to your images, that you make them so memorable and so vivid that you know for a fact that it's this set of numbers, and that's what essentially led you to having this world record, right? So now you have these images. You said they link to one another so that the last one could kind of tell you what each of the following or preceding ones were. How do you actually put them